Hey Kyle, how's it going?
Hey Audra, I'm good. I have the rundown pulled up over here. Could you go add a couple more readers to it?
Yeah, no problem.
All right, thank you.
Hey Kyle, you forgot to put the time for the cold open.
No, I put it.
We forgot to film the cold open. Oh my god, what are we gonna do?
Audra, it's gonna be fine.
What are we gonna do?
We're gonna have to brainstorm.
Okay, we could do a 2-man puppet show.
Hey Audra.
Yeah?
Hey,
How's it going?
watch the agenda.
Alright.
Oh God, Kyle, I can smell that.
No, that's awful, Audra. What if we do one of us reading the poems that we write in creative writing? My heart is black. Now that's a fact. Don't you think that's a little whack?
No one wants to hear that. We could do one of like the cover of the song Mind Mischief by Tame Impala, but we could call it Beefaroni Mischief, and like halfway through, you're laying on the ground with your shirt off, like covered in beefaroni.
No.
Yes.
No.
Sorry, I don't even know why I said that. That'd be really weird.
It's fine.
What if we did Obama?
No.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Yeah.
You know what? Here it is. We make a cold open about the fact that we couldn't come up with a cold open, so we have to come in here and brainstorm a bunch of ideas.
Good evening, Portage County. Welcome back to The Agenda. I'm Faye Fossbender.
And I'm Kelsey Paulus. Yes, before you ask, we've returned this week a little less bitter than the last.
And I'm now working on shedding those empty calories from my mom.
And the annoying, unnecessary couples Instagram posts that detail every single part of a relationship's ups and downs have since been reduced.
Oh, to be a Gen Z in a healthy relationship in 2020.
That is a thought far beyond my mind's reach.
So anyways, on a lighter note, The Agenda is back with hopefully less cynical content.
And that's as little cynical as college students can possibly be.
Right, I mean, you guys have to understand. Being in college can sometimes feel like a dog-eat-dog world.
Yeah, or like an I forgot to eat anything because I was so busy all day world.
Yeah, or an I have class all morning, so the only breakfast I've had was the Mountain Dew Kickstart they gave out for free.
And then lunch was the free tropical Red Bull they handed out to me last year at the library during finals week.
Yeah, I love that stuff. It makes me just the right amount of concern for the state of my heart.
Right, but enough about our slightly dangerous health habits. Let's get into the hard-hitting stuff.
Banksy unveiled a new mural this Valentine's Day that was promptly graffitied, then painted over. The series of events has brought together vandals and building owners across England under the cry, "We could do that this whole time."
Several employees at a Wendy's in Michigan were fired after a video surfaced on TikTok of a male worker washing himself in one of the sanitation sinks. The male could be heard commenting that the sink felt like a hot tub and that he was just enjoying life while being submerged. After his relaxing experience, the worker went to the McDonald's play place across the street to de-stress in the kids' ball pit.
The stakes were high in another police versus cow chase in California. Motorists were utterly shocked to find a cow blocking their rush hour traffic. Police were able to steer the cow into the median and then returned it to its home field.
This past weekend, Harry Styles was reportedly mugged back home in London. In an interview with The Agenda, Harry said that at least no one tried to steal my girl. Harry, if you're watching, I appreciate your kind words to protect me.
A man in Tennessee is facing 2 charges after lighting a blunt in front of a courthouse judge. Reports say he could spend up to 420 years behind bars.
First Lady Melania Trump has completed a lap of the Daytona 500 this past week. The strange occurrence left Agenda writer Riley Walton saying, "Why did you assign the story to me?" I don't have a joke for this. I mean, I'm sure there's one there, but I can't find it.
All right, those are all the readers we have for now. Now, Audra with a sports recap.
I thought I was doing weather.
The Agenda will be right back with a word from our sponsor, Jorts.
As the presidential primaries pick up the pace, many candidates are making last-minute effort to gain supporters. Here in the studio with us tonight is a Democratic candidate, the only one we had the budget for and the only one willing to come to Portage County, Ohio. Let's welcome Joe Biden.
Hey Kelsey, it's good to be here on the College Voice.
That's not our show.
Well, it should be.
Anyways, let's talk about the recent primaries. How do you feel about how you did in New Hampshire and Iowa?
Oh, well, New Hampshire, oh boy. Well, what can I say about it? It's beautiful, such a beautiful place to visit this time around the year. The scenery is gorgeous and the skiing is fabulous. I remember this one time back in 19...
We don't have time for this. Let's move on.
Oh, well, that was a good story. Your loss. Mind if I speak about the presidential primaries now?
Yes, that is what we would like you to talk about.
All right, perfect. As you may know, I'm doing very well in South Carolina. In fact, I plan on claiming victory. I owe it all to the dedicated voters who see me as being the most qualified to lead this country.
I assume you're aware of the Republicans' plan to meddle with the election.
They're gonna give me a medal?
No, they're planning to vote for Bernie Sanders because they think they won't be able to beat Trump.
Oh, well, you know who can beat Trump?
Joe Mama?
Joe Biden. I can restore the economy, just like I restored the country as president. Out of all the candidates, I'm the most qualified. I know exactly what Obama did, and I can do it again. The country will go back to how it was in 2011. It'll be awesome.
Well, many people are saying that your campaign is failing.
Those people lying rapscallions. They don't know what they're talking about.
Okay, calm down, Joe. I'm sure you'll do good in another state, like Rhode Island, maybe?
I'm sure I'll win South Carolina. People still love Joe Biden. I just had a slow start. I can guarantee I can come up from behind and firmly grasp that win.
That's doubtful.
You're spreading a lot of malarkey here, and I don't like it. I'm telling your executive director to cancel the College Voice.
That is still not our show, but you go ahead and tell her that.
I've got to get to South Carolina and do some extreme campaigning. Are we done here?
We're done here. Thank you for being on the show, Joe Biden. We wish you a medium amount of luck to you. The Agenda will be right back.
Faye, I'm so glad that we're finally able to catch up after so long.
Yes, like I feel like everyone's always like, oh my god, let's catch up, and then no one ever like actually catches up, but like here we are literally catching up right now, like you, Mikey, me, Faye, like positively catching up right now, like what?
I literally couldn't agree more. So how are you? Like, I totally forgot your major. I'm completely blanking out. Like, I can't remember a single detail about your life. Like, I guess I don't know why. I usually have such a good memory.
Oh my gosh, like, don't even worry about it. Like, honestly, like, I know that you're, like, a little bit spacey, so, like, it's totally not your fault. But yeah, no, I'm a psych pre-med major, so, like, things are, like, so busy for me. Like, so busy. I'm, like, super involved in, like, a lot of activities and stuff. Like, I don't know if you, like, get that. But, like, yeah, no, that's why I couldn't hang out as much, so I'm so sorry. Like, I'm so sorry I couldn't hang out as much. Like, totally my bad. But it's so good to see you now.
Oh yeah, like, I bet you're busy with all your little science stuff, and I too am super busy. I know you didn't ask, but I'm like super busy with all my journalism and like DMP stuff and like just being like a creative mind. So you probably just like, I don't know, you probably don't know. I'm just kidding. But yeah.
Oh my gosh, you are too funny. Like, I really, really doubt anyone ever tells you that, but like, you are so funny.
Faye, you know what I love about you?
What?
you just aren't afraid to like be yourself, and like I think that's so brave of you. Like I love it for you. It's so brave.
Oh my god, that is so sweet, but like if I can be completely honest with you, like completely candid, sometimes I wish I was just like a little more like you, because like you care so much about like what other people think, and I feel like then it's just so much more easy to like blend in to everyone else. And like I really admire that about you. Like I really admire you and appreciate you. Like I appreciate you so much for that.
Stop. You're just like the nicest person. Well, I actually like have to kind of get going because I said I'm like so busy, so.
Totally get that.
Right.
But like love you.
Oh
So
my
good
god,
to
I love
see
you too. It was so nice to
Oh
see
my
you.
gosh.
Yeah. I just can't stand her.
Welcome back to the agenda. Since we are all horribly irresponsible young adults, we are underprepared in our amount of content this week.
So, as a special treat from the agenda, let's get into some readers.
And with more One Direction news, Niall Horan has announced the track list for his second studio album, but I couldn't tell you the name of his first. That's what you get when you're the second worst member of the group.
Universal's reboot of Dr. Dolittle tanks at the box office, and when asked about the poor reception, director Stephen Gaghan responded that they're actually making a new Dr. Dolittle movie. When does that come out?
Michael Bloomberg participated in his first Democratic debate last night in Nevada. In unrelated news, we don't think Michael Bloomberg is going to be the next president.
In other news, and completely irrelevant to everyone but me, I got an A on my chem test today.
Last season, we heard the story of a Georgia governor who had quite the story of his rise to power. After months of waiting not so patiently, you, our fans, will be pleased to know that the sequel to this story airs tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, the agenda presents to you Jamothy T. Oglethorpe, Part 2.
What are you doing here?
You gotta come back to the farm, Jamothy.
And why should I do that? Y'all seem so happy to see me leave the first time. Why, y'all practically, I can't even say it. It hurts too much. No, it happened. I gotta come to terms with it. Y'all hootenannied. Y'all hootenannied when I left.
We didn't hootenanny.
Yes, you did. You hooted and you hollered and you hooted and you nannied.
You said hooted twice.
I'm sure you did hoot more than once, you no good.
Who ever heard of someone hooting more than once? All right, it's called a hootenanny, not a hootin'.
So you did hootenanny, you nanny scoundrel, you.
Jamothy, focus. Mama's sick.
Mama's sick? With what?
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's the flu. Maybe it's coronavirus. Maybe it's something else. But whatever it is, we need you back on the farm to help us make money.
Well, if you need me, I'll do it.
Mama! Where you at? I'm home and I brought Jamothy with me.
Well, look who decided to show up. Third, I told you, I never wanted to see him again. And you, Jamothy, I still say that the night you left was one of the best nights of my whole life. We did so much hootenanny that night that we should have called it a hootin' for how much hootin' we was doing. I knew it!
Mama, I can't do everything. In fact, you shouldn't even be out of bed right now on account of your vague sickness.
My vague sickness ain't nothing. I got a prescription.
But Mama, we can't afford your placebotol anymore. That's why we's in such pickle.
And that's why I'm here to help. Whatever you need. Is there crop needs planting, cattle needs wrangling, livestock needs slaughtering, anything at all?
Well, not exactly.
we want a more lucrative route.
What do you mean?
Don't be mad.
It was moonshine. That's right, the devil's water in my good Christian backwoods area. But I knew it was the only way, so I started selling it too. And I sold to some pretty shady characters. But then, something interesting started happening. People started recognizing me and asking for me by name. It was good to feel appreciated, but I knew I had some thinking to do. Are you there, God? It's me, Jamothy. Well, you know, I haven't been too great lately. You see, Mama's been sick, and I've been taking to selling moonshine to help her. And I know that it's illegal, but it's what she needs. But for being totally honest, that's not the only reason I'm doing it. You see, people are starting to recognize me. I always thought that'd be kind of nice. I guess what I'm trying to ask God is, can you help me make a decision? Is it worth it to do something vile, to help the people I love, and to get the only thing I ever wanted out of life? Or do I have to be so good so much of the time? If you could just send me a sign, that'd be mighty helpful. You can take your time, though.
Jamothy! It's the police! They're here on account of the moonshine.
I figured as much. How bad is it?
There must be hundreds of them. I don't know what to do.
Oglethorpe, Oglethorpe, Oglethorpe the Third, come out with your hands up. We know you're in there too, Jamothy, but we only want your brother. We know you're a good kid.
Jamothy, I'm gonna go out there, give you time to get away.
Well, no.
No? What do you mean, no?
I mean, I'm not gonna let you do it.
I'm doing this to save you.
No, I won't let you. It's the same reason I came back to the farm in the first place. You're my brother. I love you.
All right, go get him!
Well, looks like them Thorpe boys are at it again. I'll see you next time our paths cross. And who knows where that'll be.
Over the past weekend, Chicago hosted the 69th NBA All-Star Game. Never mind. During the busy weekend, major sneaker icons like Nike and Adidas took the opportunity to release some of the most anticipated drops of the year. Here to comment is a local streetwear enthusiast, Roy Peter Clark.
Ayo, what's good, Faye? Good to be here.
Great. Can you tell us a little bit about what happened this weekend in Chicago? You know, not that I really care because basketball is kind of boring anyway, you know?
Oh, for sure, Holmes. I think basketball is boring too. That's why we got sneakers to look forward to. This weekend, we saw the releases of some crazy shoe drops, from the Yeezy Quantum to the Off-White Air Jordan 5. Our Lord and Savior, Yeezus, took to the streets in some weird-ass tanks, giving away basketball shoes, and literally everyone lost on the Nike sneakers drops. Literally everyone.
Dang, that is some crazy stuff. You sound kind of irritated though. What's the vibe?
Oh, these raffles for getting drip are literally worse than me getting mustard on my Balenciagas. I literally have to wake up every Saturday at 10 in the morning to enter these stupid raffles, and I always end up losing, even with the bots that I spend thousands on just to cop one pair.
Wow, that sounds like a big waste of time, especially since you could be doing other stuff, you know, like saving and spending money like a normal person instead of dropping hundreds just for a pair of shoes someone made in a sweatshop.
Yeah, you're kind of right about that. But screw with all these stupid companies and their hype. I've got a shoe that's gonna take over the industry faster than you can say scoopity boo. Would you like to see?
Sure, I guess.
All right. Introducing the Air Roy, a shoe by Roy, but for people other than Roy. This state-of-the-art sneaker features the best parts of the sneaker industry, all put together into a beautiful, seamless package of wonder and excitement. What do you think?
Roy, this just looks like a tissue box.
Never doubt the inspiration of those who design. You hooligan! This work of art is a testament to my vast trove of knowledge of streetwear and fashion. Everyone will love these shoes. You know that you want one.
Roy, your toes are kind of coming out the front, and they don't even fit you.
That's just for air circulation, dog. Also, my feet were too big for the prototype.
Plus, this also looks like you just copied a bunch of logos and ideas from other sneaker companies and just slapped them on your stupid box.
No, you got this all mixed up. I spent literally months of research and development into designing just the pair of shoes that you see today on my feet. I bet you that Michael Jordan himself would be sweating at the sight just to cop a single pair of these bad boys.
Yeah, I'm not really feeling this entire thing you've got going
I even
on.
do customs for those that can afford it at least. I even made you a pair.
I didn't.
Look.
Okay.
Look at this beautiful piece of art.
I'd
What would be
rather not.
recognized as a highly lucrative one-off creation of the Air Roy's, this customized sneaker is especially designed to catch eyes and babes. It's an instant collector's item.
This sorry excuse for a shoe literally makes me want to rip that thing off your foot and throw it into a dumpster.
Well, let me do that for you. Oh! I'm absolutely disgusted by this interview today. You've ruined the opportunity of a lifetime for me to come on this show and present my ingenious idea to the world. Now look at what you've made me do. I don't even have shoes anymore. I just have my feet. My gross, smelly, hairy feet.
Yeah, you're also not wearing socks.
I had
at
to
all.
sell literally everything. I had to jumpstart this business. This was my one shot at fame and fortune, and now you destroyed every hope of me rising to the top. I hope that you lose every sneaker raffle that you enter. Oh, God.
Well, he seems fun.
Well, that's the show, ladies and gents.
Yep, that's it.
We hope you enjoyed because that's literally all we got.
Yeah, if you were disappointed, it's really not our problem.
Yeah, like we are not fully liable for your dissatisfaction.
She said it. Anyway, be sure to follow us on social media at The Agenda on TV2.
And tune in next week to see Faye's hair colored slightly different.
Yeah, here's a hint. It's gonna be blonder.
Amazing. Good night, everybody.